Yo, what's good guys, it's your Bola Banks and I'm right here again with another video. On today's video, we're talking about how to start Forex trading. And I promise you, if you stick around, at the end of this video, you definitely know how to place trades. I'll be teaching you how to use some basic strategy, which is our popular support and resistance, trend line, and other stuff here. So I promise you, you really want to stick around and watch this video. Try as much as possible to understand it from the beginning to the end. So as you already know, I always work with lists, so I have everything written down here on my journal. So number one here on my list is learn the basics. For you to be a forex trader, you really do need to know the basics. Even not even just forex alone, in any business, in anything you want to do in this world, both school, anything, you really need to know the basics. And what are the basics like? Even if just something like maybe the definition, what it stands for, and other stuff like PS and other playing around the trading system and other things here. So now what I'll start from here is what forex stand for. The word forex itself, what it stands for. Let me say forex. What this word stand for here is, just have to divide it into two, just like something math. So this one stands for foreign exchange. Foreign, the FOR stands for foreign, and the EX stands for exchange. So that's just what it stands for. Now for the definition, is simply buying and selling of different currency pairs. Now another thing you have to know is we have 7 major currency pairs in forex trading, namely the Euro USD, the Euro USD, the GBP USD, the USD JPY, USD CHF, AUD USD, USD CAD, and NZD USD. NZD USD. So those are the 7 major currency pairs we have in trading, which leads us to number 2. Now on our number 2 here is choosing a forex broker. So a broker is just like a company where we fund our money, and they are the one that basically they are just like a middleman, like they're the middleman between we, the traders, the retail traders, and the market. The broker they are the company that give us the opportunity to be called a trader. So it is like a place where we fund our money. From there, it is those places we will get maybe our login password. They will give us an account where we'll log in on our MT4, maybe MT5 or CTrader, or maybe any platform you want to use. And from there, that's where you get to see your buy and sell button. Without the buy and sell button, there's nothing you can do. Now what you should know is also part of the basic. What we see here, this is trading view. This one is basically just for analysis alone. We just come here to analyze the market, take just say, okay, this is where I want to enter from. The main business is on our meta traders or any trading platform, is on our brokerage account. You know what I'm saying? Because some brokers have their own, they have their own trading platform here. So the main business is on our MT4, MT5, any account. So they are just like a middleman. They are where we fund our money, and we'll get to see the buy and sell button, and they are the one that give us the opportunity to deposit and also withdraw our profit. That's where we deposit. This is the money we want to invest, and after making a profit, through them, they are the one that also help us to give us that, okay, this is the money you made, take your money. So that's just that for broker. Now on this particular video, my own recommended broker as at now is Xness. My own recommended broker now is Xness, and I will teach you how to register an account with this broker. So now all you have to do is just come to this place, come to my YouTube account, click any of my video. If you click any of my video, or you can just go to Xness, or this is just the shortcut, or you check the check below this video. You will see a link there on my broker. You could see on this particular one, this is it. You see, let me mark it, this one, this is the broker I'm using. So you just click, and like that it takes you to this place. You click on create an account, come here, your country, let me just say South Africa, and the email I want to use, maybe bigmanfx at gmail.com, and I'll put my password here. Just put anything, and put my password here, and on the partner code here, you want to paste this. You will see a code showing on the screen right now. When I'm editing this video, I'll put it on my screen. So that's the code we want to copy and put on this partner code here. Paste it. Make sure this code is there on the partner code. Make sure you paste it, and just like that, you click on continue. Now let's say this is your account. This is how your trading account is going to look like. So you have the real account here, you have the demo account here. Now you simply just have to come to this open account. Now we want to open a demo account. This video is strictly for beginners. Come to the standard account, click on continue. You click on continue. You see, this is demo. We need a demo account. This is a demo account. So for a leverage, as a beginner, I will advise you to start from 1:500 here. 1:500. So yes, your currency should be United States dollars. So your account nickname, you can just change this name to whoever you like, Allah Banks, and you create a password, and just click on create. You click on create, and just like that, boom. Just like that, we have a demo account. You see, the account is funded with $500. The account is funded with $500. So the next thing we want to do is come to this place, these three dots here. You click on account information. And so this is where you get to see your login details. So this is our login details, and I'll be showing you how to use it as well. But I don't want to interrupt this video, so maybe after this video, I'll just try to make it, try to record a separate video for how to log in on your MT4 on your phone, or maybe on your laptop. Yeah, so but this is your login details. This is the login you use to log in on your maybe MT5, MT4, or wherever. I actually created an MT5 account. So this is our login details here. So we'll come back to that maybe later. That's for that about choosing a broker, and from there you already have an account. Oh shit. This thing is funny, man. This opening a trading account is actually on my number 3. Is the number 3. I didn't even remember. I was just flowing. But anyway, let's just say I've done number 3 like that. My number 3 here is opening a trading account. So we've done that already. So that's just the process. You get a reliable broker with good reputation, and from there you open a trading account. And you log in. So that's for number 3. Now this leads us to number 4, which is learn how to trade. This is the part I know most of you really need. Like you really need. So let's just go straight to the point. I'll be teaching you guys how to make simple analysis with our popular strategy using trend line, support and resistance, and other basic things. So this is GBP/USD. Let's say one thing you really want to know is, number 1, follow the trend, like, which is, if price is doing something like this, this is what we call the uptrend. If price is doing something like this is what we call the uptrend. Yeah, Why is it called the uptrend? Because the market is simply going up. The market is going up. It is as simple as that. So now what you want to be looking for here is how to how to draw your trend line properly, and how to place your maybe support and resistance properly. So how to draw your trend lines properly is connecting at least 2 or 3 touches, at least 2, minimum of 2 touches, maybe from the low or from the top. From the low, which is from here to maybe anywhere, or from the low, maybe from here to this place, or maybe from, if it is from the top, from this place to anywhere, it should be minimum of 2 touches. So but we'll be using the low because this is the uptrend. So now minimum of 2 touches. This is our first touch here. This is our first touch. I'll just make it kind of thick. This is our first touch. This is our second touch here, and so I'll just use 2 touches actually. So this is our first touch and this is our second touch here. So what you want to be looking for is whenever price comes back to the body of this trend line, you want to be looking for a buying opportunity from there. You want to be looking for a buying opportunity. This is where you enter from, and your take profit will be just be something like this. Will be somewhere around that place. So this is just how we use. This is just a basic, a very simple, like very simple way of using trend line. We'll still go to the chart. Now, so for the support and resistance is, it can be a zone and it can also be a level. Yeah, it can be a zone and it can also be a level. So let's say if price is coming from from below this place and it banging, like hitting this particular level or zone from below, it is called a resistance. Like price is resisting it from going above. But if the price is coming from up here like this, and sitting or standing just anyhow, like it is doing some wonders from the top of that level, it is called support. Now, how do you use your support together with your trend line? So let's say now you draw this trend line. During this trend line, you can actually, it is just for more confluence. I trust you. I promise you don't want to use just trend line alone to look for confluences here. So you can just do this thing, like from the recent high of where the price got to before it's corrected, and before it's corrected, that's where you draw your zone or level from. Now you see how this zone, this one is too thick. Let me just make it very static zone. So from this is the recent high, and now you see we just extended it to the left and to the right hand side here. So this, which means this is a resistance before. This particular place here is a resistance before. Now the market broke above that resistance. Let me make this thing tick. Let me make it tick. Let me make it tick. So the market broke above this resistance here now, which is now it's now testing it from the top, which is before this place is a resistance. You call this place a resistance. Like I said, if it is testing it or if it is touching it from below, it is called a resistance. But if it is testing it from above, it is called a support. Now this is what we call support, and resistance becomes support. Resistance becomes support. It is also a confluence for your setup. Now we have three confluences here to take a buy setup here. Now, which is number one is the price is on an uptrend, is the price is trending upward. Number two, the price has broken previous resistance and now retesting it from above, which is now serving as support. Now we also have trend line we also have we also have a valid trend line that is coming from down below that level, so which makes this trade a very logical one, a very reasonable one, or anything you want to call it, for us to take. So whenever one thing you must know is, whenever price comes to the body of that trend line, you want to be looking to buy. The only time you want to stop buying is only when price invalidates that trend line, or maybe brutalize, or I don't know what else to call it, brutalize that trend line, like something like this breaks that trend line, and now the trend is testing from below, like behind that trend line. This thing is called a change, like it has broken, let's say it is a change in sentiment. Yeah, the market was trending upward before, but now it is a sign of reversal, that the price wants to start selling. So let's just quickly go to the chart. Let me show you how we can use it on our chart. So let me see. I'll just use two examples for the chart. So let's say, okay, I told you, for a trend line to be valid, it must have like at least two touches. So let's say this, we draw this. So this is our first touch here. So this is our first touch here on this trend line. This is our second touch on this trend line. What should we be anticipating whenever the trend comes back, whenever the price comes back to the body of that trend line? You want to be looking forward to buy, and if it is testing from against the trend line, you want to be looking forward to sell. But this one is bouncing on the trend line, so you want to be looking forward to buy. You want to be looking forward to buy. So just like that, you come here, so just like that, you come here, your stop loss just slightly below this low, and target anything. You'll be expecting the price to create a higher high. So, and that's how you get to catch a trade. Yeah, I'm sure you already feeling the vibe already. You can use this strategy to make millions of dollars. Use it to buy your 500 Lamborghini that you're already anticipating your head. Now let's say this is another example. Let me say let me use USD card. Let's check USD card. Let's use USD card for this example. So for USD card, let's see. Okay, so that was a buy analysis. So let's see a sell analysis, if you can see anything. Okay, I told you it must have at least two touches for it to be valid, and whenever price comes to the body of the trend line, that's only when you want to react here. So now this is the first touch. You could see this is a very valid trend line. Sorry, what happened? Why are you gay? So now, for it to be valid, it must have at least two to three touches and above here. So now this is our first touch here. As you can see. This is our second touch here, which means if we had wanted to take a sell, this would have been our best entry. Just like this, and you get to make money, Lamborghini money. And you see again, when the price came to the body of the trend line, it's another opportunity to make another massive profit. So now let's go back to this particular first one. You can actually use your support. There is a existing support here. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. If you want to see it, maybe you should text me if you want to learn how to trade professionally, this is just a basic analysis, basic like back testing. So if you want to learn how to trade, you can hit me up on Instagram as official_olabanks here. So there's a resistance right here which adds to our confidence. We are not just looking at basic trend line alone. We have our first touch, second touch, third touch here. We know that there's high probability that the price is going to dump from here. However, we are still not going to take the analysis just like that, the entry just like that, because we have trend line. We will definitely need more confidence here before we sell this market, which is something like this resistance here. Now there's a trend line passing through that place. There's the existing resistance. Now the more they pile up, the stronger the confluence is. So that's just for that about learning how to trade, technical and of course this is technical analysis. Technical analysis using past data to predict the future price, like to predict the future move of the market, what the market is going to do in the future. So that's for that about the technical side. And we also have fundamental as well, using news to predict the move of the market. So but for this particular video, you see I'm using technical analysis for an example. So now this leads us to the last part, which is start trading. Soon as you have an edge, know all these basic things, learning the basics, choosing a forex broker, opening a trading account, learning how to trade. The next thing is you want to start trading. But bro, sister, mommy, baby, what you don't want to do is go straight to your live account. I told you, bro, use a demo account. Please, for God's sake, use a demo account. So that will be it for this video. I really hope this video helped you. I hope you found knowledge. I hope you found value in this video. And if you do make sure you go to the comment section and type in value, or maybe if you have a question, just type it there for me. I promise you, I'm definitely gonna reply you. And make sure you like the video, subscribe to this channel, and also share it to other people, for other people to watch. Don't be stingy. Do remember to follow me up on Instagram. This is my Instagram account actually. You see, this is official_olabanks. That is me on Instagram. Do remember to also use the code here as your partner code for your Xness registration. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you find your edge and be profitable in your trading journey.